Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of Shamrock Scoop. Today, we'll be talking about the weather changes now that the seasons are changing, some recurring earthquakes along the coastline, spinning fish in the Atlantic, and the very rare sightings of the wolverine. The themes for this episode is the environment and ecosystems. I'm Jess.
I'm Kai.
And this is the Shamrock Scoop.
Excited for the eclipse today? I know I am. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive into what the weather is going to be like this week.
It's spring, so you can expect more sun and overall better weather conditions, but you should still expect some rain. The rest of April is going to be a comfortable temperature, with slightly cloudy days and some sun throughout the following weeks.
At least it isn't raining too bad.
Remember, April showers bring May's flowers. In the last couple of weeks, 7 earthquakes struck between 150 to 200 miles off the Oregon coast, all within 24 hours. The first earthquake with a magnitude of a 3-point happened around 8:15 p.m. on March 26th, about 200 miles west of Medford.
On March 27th, the strongest earthquake we've had in over 2 years hit about 100 miles off the southern Oregon coast. That is most likely why no one felt it. 8 minutes later, a 4.4 magnitude earthquake hit the same area, which was followed by a 4.1 magnitude earthquake 15 minutes later. According to the U.S. National Tsunami Warning Center, there is no tsunami threat.
However, on Tuesday, April 2nd, around 5:07 p.m., a tsunami statement was issued for the Pacific coastal areas of British Columbia, Washington, Oregon, and California by the National Weather Service U.S. Tsunami Warning System, after an earthquake had been detected in the Pacific Ocean near Taiwan about 5 p.m. Initial reports were of a magnitude 7.5 earthquake, but as of 5:55 p.m., there was no longer tsunami warning. Speaking of the ocean, did you know some strange things are happening to fish in the Atlantic Ocean? More specifically near the coast of Florida, some wildlife experts and professionals have witnessed hundreds of occasions of fish spinning themselves to death in Florida and are clueless as to why. That's scary, but is it contagious to other ocean species?
Not from what researchers know quite yet. There are no signs of communicable disease.
Well, that's good. At least we know it can't affect humans. Not yet, anyways. Do you think it's affecting all fish?
No, this is affecting approximately 40 different species of fish.
Well, is there any signs at all as to why it's happening?
Well, there isn't even a sign of basic infection in the fish.
That's weird. I wonder what might cause this. Is there any other information we can gather?
Yes, there are speculations that this could be caused by a neurotoxin or harmful algae bloom.
Interesting. Is there anything that might be able to help with the spinning problem?
It was found that when these fish were spinning and put in clean water, they would stop spinning and go back to normal. There's nothing else we currently know about the topic.
What species of fish was affected? I wonder if that matters.
It definitely could matter if the neurotoxin or whatever is causing this weird behavior in the fish. This disease seems to be prominent in sawfish and barracuda.
I hope we can find out more. But let's take a dive into different species.
Great idea. What species?
Rare sightings of a wolverine was spotted on the Oregon coast about 3 times in the past week and a half. The sightings were in Nehalem, Netarts, and Newport. A spokesperson with the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife named Beth Quillian said wolverines are rare and listed as endangered in Oregon, so these sightings are very unusual.
The Oregon coast is not a very suitable habitat for these animals, so the one that was spotted was most likely just on a lookout for a new area where it can survive or possibly reproduce.
Here are some facts about wolverines. They are the largest member of the weasel family. They usually live in Northern America. They are strong and fearless animals that weigh around 20 to 55 pounds, the largest one being 66 pounds. They live up to 7 to 10 years in the wild. Wolverines live off squirrels, mosses, deer, and many other livestock. They'll go up to 40 miles just looking for food. Wolverines may look like a small bear and smell like a skunk.
Wow, that's pretty exciting. I'm going to do more research on that, and you should too.
But that's all the information we're going to give you today. We'll see you next week on
The Shamrock
Scoop.